Hi y'all, I'm Allison. This has just been it, and we're both ready for spooky season. It's October. That's right. This month I am going to be looking for strictly spooky season books. Maybe some fall vibes, but I want thrills and chills and terror and some good Halloween pranking fun. So that's what I'm focusing on this month. Hopefully the game will lead me to the right books. I don't know. Just Minute can do its own thing. It can get a little scary sometimes. We are going to do, let's say, a 6-pins, because I'll also be playing The Sims TBR. They've got to chime in on what books I read in October, because we're going to be doing Bingo Maze, and I look forward to spooky season all year. I'll have all of these books. It's like, no, I'm saving that for October. So let's see how many of those we can get on my list today. Are you ready? I'm just going to spin the wheel. It'll give me a number, which leads to a prompt. Well, a little image, which leads to a prompt, which means then I have to go find a book. So let's see if I can get some really good spooky books on my list for this month. Are you ready? I forgot to mention, if the game doesn't send me to the very top for trick-or-treating by landing on a 1, then I'm going to force it, because you got to trick-or-treat for Halloween. Okay, first we go to number 3. Get a stack of pumpkins and pumpkin TBR jar. All right, I think I updated that. I'm not positive. I try whenever I get a new book. I try to make sure to get it into all of the jars right away. The year jar, spooky, or if it's Christmas. Okay, let's go down here. I haven't cleaned this out in a while. Got a black one. It should be full of mysteries, horrors, anything that could be kind of chilly. Lily, no. I found this black spider that I haven't hung up yet. It's going to go up on my bookcase. And the animals keep attacking it. Lily's already eaten a leg of it, and Jack was going after it already. So Lily's trying to get it right now. Okay, I can't reach up there to hang it properly. Her Sister's Death. I just read that not too long ago. It's really good. So let's try again. Oh, I do have 2 Once Upon a Book Club boxes coming for Halloween this year. I got the spooky and, no, I think it's Halloween and Magic. Horror and Magic, I don't remember, but they did reassure everybody that it's going to have Halloween inspired gifts in there. So I'm going to try and work those boxes in today. Witches of East End. I think I got rid of that. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't cleaned that out. Okay, let's go with this. Well, I've got 2 black ones stuck to my fingers. We have my hair. Dried funny today. Thornhill. I don't think I ever bought Thornhill. I didn't. So we're just gonna, I don't know why that's on here. I think I probably did that at the very, very beginning. It's getting ridiculous. Okay, we've got Graveminder. I've read that too, I think. Let me check. Oh, I haven't read this one yet. It is on my Nook, which I always forget my Nook book. Oh, okay. Southern Gothic, and Maylene, maybe, I may have her name wrong. Anyway, small town. She never forgot what her grandmother did whenever there was a funeral in the town. And her grandmother would take 3 sips from a silver flask and then say, "Sleep well, stay where I put you." Yeah, so it looks like the dead won't stay dead in this town. Our main girl, darn it, Rebecca, she has to come back to town because her grandmother has died, and it looks like there's suspicious circumstances. So she's returning to her small hometown after 10 years and to the guy she left behind. Seems like someone from her family is needed to ensure that the dead stay dead. So I can see why I got that on my Nook, and I'm actually really looking forward to reading it. It should be quite creepy this month. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. What do we got? We got to replace it. And we'll replace it with this little cat. Oh, Ooh, okay. Oh, this is something that's going to guide us to the #1 spot if it lands on it. This is taking the place from Grayminder, which, by the way, is 352 pages and came out in 2011. Okay, we have to spin. Are you ready? I think that's on 22. And I think the rule was whenever, I forgot, do I have to spin up top if it, I don't remember if it goes in between because I don't think I can combine. Anyway, that one's on 22, so we don't have to worry about it. We got the spider. I didn't have my camera out, but Jack tried to pull this off the board. I guess it looks really real. Demons. Okay. I'm going to read The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. This will be my first time to read anything by him, and this one definitely has demons because it says holy work sometimes requires unholy deeds. So Brother Diaz has been summoned to the holy city, where he's certain a commendation and grand holy assignment awaits him, but his new flock is made of unrepentant murderers, practitioners of ghastly magic, and outright monsters. So evil is lurking everywhere. One of the little blurbs on the back says The Devils is a gore-splattered roller coaster ride from start to finish. Probably the most fun you can have reading a fantasy novel. So we'll see how this is. My daughter was considering buying it, and then she decided not to, and then the bookseller was saying it was good, and I was like, you know what, I'll try it. So I have no idea what it's actually about. I've got a skull here too. Anyway, this is going on the list. I think this one's kind of popular right now, so if anybody's read it, let me know. Okay, let's replace that with this one. Grim Reaper. Okay, third spin. Number 11. Look at this hand coming out of the grave. A disaster. I think I'm going to go with 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. I've had this one for quite a while. I haven't read it yet. And I know they're on, there's a group of 5 or 6. Yeah, 8 hours, 6 friends, and 5 Survive. They're on a road trip for spring break. I would like something to be in the fall time, but well, that's okay. And their RV is going to break down. They have no cell service, and they soon realize that it's no accident. They've been trapped by someone out there in the dark, someone who clearly wants them dead. So they're going to have 8 hours until dawn. Something about dawn, because if they don't figure it out before then it's all over, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. I bought this in April 30th of 2023. Yeah, I think it's time I read it. Okay, so this is my third book. And we are going to replace it with this little mug of stuff. And it's a number in the title. Of course, it only matters if I spin 11 again. All right, you ready? Oh, 10. I thought we were going to get 11. And get a little voodoo doll. A black cat on cover. Wait. I think I knew one right off the top of my head. Oh, but I gotta find it. Okay, look with me. Is there a black cat? Please? I want to read this one. There is no black cat. Oh, dang, it's Halloween. And it's middle grade, so I'm gonna try and get this on there. So I'm gonna see it's not a disaster. Okay, but remember this book. I found one. Okay, this is another one that I got at the same time as Small Spaces, Ravenfall. I think these were recommended as possibilities for a start and stop buddy read. So anyway, look on her shoulder, there is a black cat. Do you see it? So this is middle grade. Got 13-year-old Anna, family has psychic abilities. They run Ravenfall Inn, a magical B&B, between the human world and the other world. And she's having a hard time contributing to the family business because her only power is foreseeing death. 14-year-old Colin Pierce arrives at Ravenfall searching for his missing older brother. So Anna is going to jump at the chance to help. Ooh, and this actually is going to have Celtic mythology. So I'm excited for that because it's going to have an eerie connection to Colin's family. So this should be fun and good. And it's the beginning of a series. Okay. And obviously I got it on sale, but it was last year. So let's put up a pumpkin, woods or a cabin. And you ready to spin? Oh, I thought we were going to get the star. 24. That one rarely comes up. Yeah, this cute little mummy. I mean, he's scary. Okay, architecture uncover. Gate, steeple, stairs, something like that. Just kind of like a architecture piece. Let me see. I know I have stuff with like Gothic fences and everything, but of course, and now that I need it, I can't think of one. But look, strange houses. This doesn't count as architecture. I don't know what was. Got a floor plan. So I saw this and got it as on a whim the other day at Barnes & Noble. So apparently this is like, I think it's Japanese. Yeah, chilling Japanese mystery sensation. It's a multi-layered horror mystery. There's a writer who's fascinated by the macabre, and he finds himself investigating an eerie house for sale in Tokyo. First, it seems like it's going to be the perfect place. And then you realize the floor plan is a little off. There's some mysterious dead space hidden between the walls. So seeking a second opinion, the writer shares the layouts with his friend, only to discover more unnerving details throughout. So yeah, there's going to be, it shows up on the blueprints that there's like hidden spaces and the floor plans don't match up with it. And you get all sorts of blueprints throughout the book. Yeah. So like there's a child's room, the bathroom, and there's a space there that's not supposed to be there, I would assume. And so I'm excited by this. I'm really curious to see how this is going to go. Okay, let's go with this Frankenstein mask horror. Easy enough. And this is going to be the 6th spin already. Okay, are you ready? Number 5. Oh, I got a knife. TBR card. All right, let me see what I've got over here. I haven't looked at this thing in ages. Okay, I've got a couple of options. So there's Lisa Jewell, The Family Upstairs, which I know this was a big hit a while back, and The Similars. I know this is an elite boarding school. Okay, so this one, Libby is she gets a letter that she's been waiting for forever. She's finally going to know who she is. I guess she was adopted at some point. And she learns not only the identity of her birth parents, but that she is the sole inheritor of an abandoned mansion on the banks of the Thames. So everything in her life is about to change. But what she can't possibly know is that others have been waiting for this day as well. And she's on a collision course to meet them. Family Upstairs. So this is bone-chilling suspense. And this one we've got 6 students attending the elite Darkwood Academy. Okay, but they're not your typical overachieving teens. They're DNA duplicates rather, of current students joining the class alongside their originals. Similars are all anyone you talk about. Who are they? What are the odds that all of them would be Darkwood students? And who is the madman who broke the law to create them? So it's an elite boarding school, a secret society, a forbidden group of students, and an explosive start to junior year. I'm going to look and see what the genre is for this one. Okay, this is like emotionally charged mysteries and questions of morals and stuff like that. So it is a fantasy thriller. And this one I think is supposed to be, this is more like a spooky thriller. So I think I'm going to go with Lisa Jewell. I have been wanting to read this. I really like Lisa Jewell. I have had really good luck with her books in the past. So we will add this one. I can't believe that's 6 books already. That went really quick. So, well, you know, I didn't get to go trick-or-treating, so I'm going to force it. You know, I'll put these brains up there. Just got a deadline. So this goes on number 5, just to have it complete. But I'm going to go ahead and spin, and this time we're just going to be looking at the numbers up top. So it goes 1 through 5 and then just kind of loops around. So are you ready? $22, which takes us, this would be 21, 2. Let me get the piece of candy, pumpkin TBR jar, 2 pulls, 1 book. Okay, so we get to go back to the jar. I get find 2 books that I haven't read yet, and I get to choose which one I want to read because I got a treat. I think that's pretty good. So hopefully it'll give me something good. I want something scary. You know, that's what I say now, but when it's actually time to read them. Okay, we'll take an orange and we'll take this black. I'm going to put these over here. And we'll start with those if I've already read these. Misery. Read it. Love it. Unmasked. Oh, no. I'm calling. No. It's a nonfiction. I don't want that. I'm sure it's a perfectly good book, but I'm not in the mood for it. This is about a cop who solves cold cases. This isn't biography. I don't know why that's in that jar. I'm going to take that out of there. Okay, let's see. We're going to go with, Needful Things. Stephen King. Great book. I have read it before. It's a chunky monkey, though. I had to go out and replace it because I go through phases. I had all of Stephen King's when they came out back in the 80s, you know, his classic horror. And then I would, every time I'd move or something, I'd sell them all. And then I'd go and rebuy them again. So I rebought them not too long ago. Okay, anyway, so Needful Things is one of them. I've got 2 more in my hand. These were just all the ones that I picked initially. I grabbed that handful. 3 hours. Oh no. Oh crap. This is not a treat at all. Because the 3 hours, while I have wanted to read it, I don't know that I want to read it. Broke my heart right there. This is about a school shooting. And you're actually, it's in a rural town in the middle of a blizzard. Yeah, and there's a school under siege. So the students and teachers are have barricaded themselves in the classrooms, the library, and the theater. And the headmaster is wounded in the library, unable to help his trapped students and staff. Outside, a police psychiatrist must identify the gunman while parents gather desperate for news. In 3 intense hours, all must find the courage to stand up to evil and save the people they love. This is going to just be gut-wrenching, I bet. Oh, terrifying. Real life terrifying. Which means, I've been scared to read this one. And Needful Things, I'm not kind of mad at Stephen King right now, but I'm not going to get into all that. Not mad enough that I'm getting rid of my books, but mad enough that I probably won't buy anymore. But I don't know that I want to put a 690 page book on my TBR because you know it'll come up in bingo maze. I want to read. You know what? I am going to do this one because while I have really wanted to read it, I know I need a huge shove to do it because I'm not going to. Otherwise, there's no way I'm going to pick this book up because the thought of it just terrifies me. So, has anybody read this one? Let me know. So there are my 7 books. I can't lift all of them at once. Ooh, it's a very color theme, black and red. So I think I'm off to a great start. I will be playing the Sims TBR game. We'll be picking more spooky and scary books. And I still have to do the extra challenges. So there's a lot more to come. So I will now turn you back over to Aurelium probably while I play my other game. And then we'll probably just alternate between the two during the month of October. But happy spooky season, everyone, and I hope you get a list of incredible spooky books. I'll see you soon. Bye.